missed quite the duel between Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert in Los Angeles. Pick it up in the first quarter. Chargers down 3-0. Herbert, Joshua Palmer, take a look at this throw.
Yeah, only begged for it all season. Ball on the left hash, half roll him to the right with the ball fake, and you allow his arm strength to show off with the high pylon. Beautiful throw and catch, Herbert to Palmer.
Chargers up 7-3. So, Patrick, it's your turn, and his favorite target all year long has been Travis Kelce.
Legit, Kelce looks 26 years old. I mean, the way he's running his routes, he looks younger. The ball in his hands is such a threat. The connection is real.
And then look at this throw to Jody Fortson for 40.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care if it's my 7-year-old daughter. The throw is absolutely perfect down the sideline for Patrick. Fortson with a great catch. A dumb throw, she'll catch it.
She ain't gonna catch it.
She's got good hands. And then here comes Kelce.
Stud.
He's high stepping in. Chiefs up 13-10. Okay, Chargers, your turn. This time, Austin Eckler.
Yeah, they were committed to running the football against Kansas City's defense. Get the ball into Austin Eckler's hands. A physical game at the line of scrimmage all night.
Chargers up 20-13 at the half. Start of the fourth. Chiefs are down 4. 3rd and 4. It's Mahomes again. It's Kelce again.
Yeah, you start him on the outside of the bunch. It's man, he's shallow cross away. Give him something to catch and run with, and he does the rest. Walking touchdown.
His second. Chiefs up 20.
He don't look 30-something there.
23-20. He certainly does not. All right, describe this throw for me here.
I mean, not a lot. Boom! Take your shot down the field. Keenan goes from the outside and fully lays out. Beautiful throw.
And that sets up this under 2 minutes to go. It's Palmer for another touchdown.
I love the drift.
Chargers have a 27-23 lead, but did anyone doubt Mahomes would score?
Not one.
I won $1.
That's a pretty easy one. RC won $1. Don't spend it all in one place.
Look at the defensive guys complain for PI. Stop your whining.
18 yards to MVS, and then under a minute to go, Mahomes.
I've never seen him do this. A third down scramble versus every time. Everybody's backs are turned. He's going to take it to himself, and then this is great. You got outside leverage on man. Watch Kelce from the bottom of the screen. Set him, fake pick, get the ball out in front versus on the mesh like RC's talking about.
One hole,
touchdown.
That's his third touchdown of the game for Kelce.
To him first.
Chiefs up 30-27. Meanwhile, every single week, Justin Herbert has the ball down 3 with 30 seconds left. Literally every game. And here comes the rush.
Every time.
And he's picked off by Nick Bolton, and that's your ball game. Chiefs hold on to win as they always do. 30-27. They're 8-2, and no one else in their vaunted division has a winning record. And of all the things, and look, you said it in the meeting this morning. When Aaron Rodgers lost Davante Adams, we all talked about him losing his favorite weapon, and we compared it to Tyreek Hill leaving Kansas City. But you were telling us this morning, not a good comparison.
It's not the same, right? We keep looking at these two guys, and we're looking at Patrick and saying he's playing at an MVP level, maybe his best year. It's because he still has his number one. And I get it. When you look at Tyreek Hill, you think of the explosive plays, taking the top off of the defense. But Travis Kelce has always been the security blanket. Travis Kelce is the guy last year that helped put the Los Angeles Chargers out of the playoffs with the great catch down the stretch with the run and scores the touchdown. And listen, if you follow Travis Kelce on Instagram or on Twitter, you know that he does not discriminate, and you know what I'm talking about. Last night, he wasn't discriminating either. Everybody could get the business. You play corner, Asante Samuel Jr., you can get the business. You play linebacker, you can get the business. Derwin James, one of the best in the game, you can get the business too. It doesn't matter what type of body you put on him. Travis Kelce wins. Patrick Mahomes knows this, and you saw that down the stretch, especially in critical moments. Third downs, red zones, 2 minutes. Travis Kelce's the guy.
So we're clear on what I think you're saying. You're saying that not only did Aaron Rodgers lose his best player, but he lost the guy he counts on when things go wrong. Mahomes may have lost his best player, but not the guy he counts on.
Absolutely,
when things go
but
wrong.
I think that's most important. I don't play quarterback, and Dan did. I would think for me, knowing a guy's going to get open, knowing someone can move me when I get out of the pocket, and trusting that they'll make the right play is important.
Yeah, it's comfort. It's comfort, and that's why Patrick Mahomes remains the Grim Reaper. I mean, that's what he is. I mean, if you looked at that game last night and just went to the second half and you're like, where do quarterbacks have to be their best? Patrick on third down last night was absolutely spectacular in the second half when it mattered the most. And a lot of times it was going to Travis Kelce.
And Rex, the point you were making is how that impacts your own defense as well when you have that guy.
Like, you know how easy it'd be to call defenses if you have Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback. Like, it's a joke. All you got to do is force a team to punt 3 times. Yep. Get 2 takeaways.
Sure.
I mean, listen, I'll go out there and go home at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Coach Annette's like, oh, hey, Pat, all right, you got it. Patrick, thank you, my friend. Like, it's a joke. And I'm telling you, this kid how good is this guy? He reminded me, I'm saying, Josh Allen. He goes, Rex, no, Patrick Mahomes. Oh, yeah, Pat, Patrick, you're right. You are the best. He got no one to throw to. I don't care. Is that Tony Gonzalez, 88? No, I don't know who the hell he is.
He's Fortson.
Yeah,
but that's the point. We spent a lot of last week asking the question, are we taking the greatness of Mahomes for granted?
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely, we are.
It's why when we get asked who's the MVP of the NFL, we're like, maybe it's Tua.
Because you're not trying to give it to him.
Right. It's like the obvious is the Patrick Mahomes answer. Now, credit those guys. They played really good football. But, Patrick is the MVP until someone, totally snatches it away from him or he falls off, and he's not going to fall off.
Is he the MVP?
No, he absolutely is, because this is why he's the MVP. When everybody in the world knew after the Los Angeles Chargers scored that they'd still lose, that means that if you have that's Michael Jordan fate.
What guy are we saying that about in the NFL?
Pat, that's it.
Josh, maybe?
Right now, no, I think right now it's Patrick Mahomes and Patrick Mahomes only, and that makes him the MVP.
Let's stay here. And so do the Chiefs now become, the Bills won yesterday, crazy week, we all understand. We'll show you the highlight a little bit later. You saw the game, it was mostly awful. The Bills beat the Browns yesterday. They're terrible. The Browns are terrible.
If you want to get your run game right,
as far as the Bills are concerned, right now, Kansas City, Buffalo, it's been Buffalo all year long. Is it now the Chiefs for you?
No, still Buffalo. It's absolutely still Buffalo. When they get healthy, I don't think anybody can beat them.
I agree that it's still Buffalo, but the reality is this. Kansas City, because of the multiple tight end, Kansas City's got so many different ways offensively they'll beat you, and their ability, and I saw it a little bit last night, go under center, run it with Pacheco, that does matter. I got to get their defense healthy. I'll also throw the Ravens out there. The Ravens are still there.
Buffalo, Ravens.
Everybody, everyone at the top of the AFC can win it to me, and obviously you're going to lean.
That's why the league is great.
You're going to lean toward Kansas City because of their quarterback.
Yes.
But we also watched their quarterback in the second half of the AFC Championship not be Patrick Mahomes. I think it is a toss-up right now when you look at the Dolphins, the Bills, the Baltimore Ravens, the Kansas City Chiefs. You lean Kansas City because of the quarterback, but this is going to be a fun playoff.
Remember how disproportionately valuable the 1 seed is. They're the only ones who get a bye, and Buffalo did beat Kansas City when they went there, which could remain the most important game of the season, depending on how things go as we continue. All right, as we roll on, fly, Eagles, fly. Jalen Hurts was 4 down, fabulous at the finish. Is Philly back on track after a wild weekend in the NFC?